I want to tell you a story that lives higher than the clouds. Not the kind you skim past, one you feel in your lungs like thin air at sunrise. Up here, morning starts with a sound you can't hear in cities. Snow cracking as the first light touches it. A man named Tashi ties his boots, checks the sky like it's a calendar, and leads 47 sheep toward a ridge he knows better than his own birthday. He's not chasing success, he's chasing grass. Enough for one more week, enough for one more winter. Down a valley, a girl named Anaya sprints across a wobbly footbridge with a backpack that's almost bigger than she is. She times her steps to the wind so the bridge doesn't fight her. On the other side waits a one-room school with a map of the world taped to a wall that's always cold. She reads continents like promises. There's a postman who doesn't own a truck. He owns a rhythm. Boots on dirt, dirt on stone, stone to snow. He carries letters that took 5 days to climb what a plane crosses in 5 minutes. When he hands a grandmother a photo of a new baby she hasn't met, the whole mountain grins through her eyes. At dusk, smoke threads out of kitchens like quiet flags. Bread rises slow in iron pans. Hands crack walnuts, trade weather reports, argue about goats, laugh about nothing. The wind pushes the door and everyone leans together without thinking, like a choir holding a long note. People ask, why stay? The mountains ask the same, in their own language of storms and silence. The answers aren't epic. A spring that tastes like memory. A field that only grows if you know its moods. A graveyard that keeps its names. There's power here, yes. Solar panels blinking like tiny stars. A radio that pulls in news from oceans away. But most power is older. Patience, coordination, trust. Everyone is a bridge for everyone else. On festival nights, drums bounce off the cliffs and come back louder. Firelight turns faces into constellations. They dance not to forget the hard parts, but to make room beside them. If you've never stood up here, it's easy to think the mountains are empty. They're not. They're full of chores, of jokes, of miles, of meaning. Every path is a sentence. Every avalanche is a paragraph you learn to read from far away. One last thing Tashi told me. Down there, you measure life by speed. He looked at the horizon, slow as a held breath. Up here, we measure by breath. I carried that line back with me, like a warm stone in my pocket. And every time the world rushes, I hold it. And I remember the people who live where the map rises. Not apart from the world, just closer to the sky.